Good morning. Happy New Year, birdie bird. It's turn. Happy New Year, mint bird. Yes. Fluffy butt. The gods can hear me. Hello guys, and Happy New Year! Yay! I'm taking this vlog now on January 1st. I don't know if I'm going to post it yet or later or when you're going to see it, but anyway, Happy New Year! This is my first time vlogging in the new year. So, I want to talk about my New Year's resolutions from last year versus my new ones for this year, how many I succeeded at, and what the plan is for this year. So, let's start with last year. I have a little cheat sheet over here, so I'm looking at that. One of them, get better at salsa shine. Oh, these are all dance-related resolutions, by the way. So, yes, get better at salsa shine. I worked on it. I got a little bit better. I'm still not where I want to be, but I improved. So we'll say okay for that one. And I joined the HTDC's Shine class. We haven't performed yet, but I joined it, so that's a big step in that direction. Yeah, that one, I guess I kind of did it. Pachanga. I wanted to learn how to do pachanga successfully, and I did it. I can't do like all the pachanga. I'm not like a pachanga expert or pachanga queen, but I can do it without thinking. If Taku says, okay, we're gonna do pachanga here, I can just do it. So so far that's good. I got that one. Getting better at turning and balancing. Of course, I mean, all of these, of course, I can still keep working on, but I definitely improved a lot because our Yes We Dance performance was intense with turns. Like, of course, I want to keep working on that, but I got way better at turns. Like at socials, I turned so quickly that like leads, when they're dancing with me the first time, they're like, whoa, you turn fast. And then they're like, okay, you can turn once, I'm gonna do it again and again. And I'm like, yes, turn me. I love spinning. But yeah, anyways, that one. Got it. What else? Oh, getting better at like strength and doing more acro stuff. So we had a lot more acro like put into our routines and stuff, and I wanted to get stronger for it. And I don't know if it's either because I tried to get stronger or just from doing the acro I did get stronger, but like, yeah, definitely got that. There's so many different like acro things I learned how to do, and there's so many more we're still learning, but since I know the basic thing and like how to control my own like weight with my partner, even though I am tall, it's gotten a lot easier for me and for whoever my partners are at the time to do it. It's really cool because when I first start learning some acro, I'm like, whoa, I see Hiro and Taku do it. I'm like, whoa, that's amazing. That's impossible. And then I try to do it with someone. I'm like, whoa, I can't do that. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that quickly and confidently. And it's so scary. Then by the time it's like routine, it's like acro without thinking. Like we like just started learning some new ones and I was like, oh, this is hard. But now it's like almost at the point where I'm like comfortable with it, where I can just jump into it. So yeah, that one, check for that. Yay. 3 splits. Right, left, middle. So right, I already had left. I literally just successfully did it yesterday. I wasn't even trying. Like I was like, okay, this one's not gonna happen by the end of the year. Like I did get it like once-ish in the middle of the year, but it was right like around the time we were getting ready for performance. So I was like getting sore constantly. Like even my right split, it was like getting sore where like, because I had to do it a lot, that I wasn't able to do the left split anymore because I I stressed it too much, so I had to like rest, and then I didn't have it anymore. But then I kind of rested a bit because we didn't have our class for a couple days because New Year vacation. And then yesterday, was it? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before yesterday. The 29th. No, it was the 30th, the morning. We had self-practice for the Shine class, and I just was stretching regularly. I did my right split, then I stretched my left split, and I was like, wait a second, I think I can do it. And I just went all the way down. I was like, oh my gosh, I got a video of it. I'm going to show you now. I'll show you first. Let me finish talking. Getting ahead of myself. Middle split, no, but also on that same day, I was so close. I was like thinking, if I stretch it a little more, maybe I can get it before the end of the year. But also I didn't want to like hurt myself. I didn't want to like push it. So we'll do triangle for that. Sankaku, so. I got it kind of. Like I think that one can roll over into the next year and I'll get it. Maybe even today if I tried, but I'm not going to try today. Today I'm just going to rest. But yeah, anyway, okay. Doing more lead. Yeah, I mean, I did perform in the intermediate salsa class as a lead. I'm still not super confident about it, like at social dance. I do need to like get out of my bubble and explore leading more in social dance. So that's so. I did it. I tried. It's not 100%, but maybe a little more than triangle for that one. Working on my arms. They're getting better. I'm taking the Shine class, which does like styling and stuff too. Still got to work on it, but it's getting better too. And then finally, my biggest New Year's resolution from last year, the biggest one, was make it to Hirotaku's top class. It was called the master class at the time, but now we are called the top class. And yes, I did it. That one was the big one. That one, it happened. And yeah, super proud of myself, super happy, yay. And I got to perform in Yesugi Dance and do all this cool stuff, and I will continue with that this year too. Okay, so that was last year's resolutions. Pretty good year. So this year's resolutions, I want to mainly explore other different kinds of dance. Of course, salsa is my main 100% focus. Like all of this I'm doing for salsa and bachata too, but mostly salsa. But I think if I learn how to do other dances and like revisit dances I used to do, it'll help me be better overall as a dancer. So I want to try to do East Coast swing again, like Lindy Hop and Charleston and stuff, because I used to be really good at it and really into it. And I even did it a little bit in Japan too, but once I started doing salsa and bachata, it's been mainly only that. And then the one time I tried to go back and try swing dance again after starting salsa, I felt so stiff and I didn't know how to move to the music anymore. And I was like very strictly like salsa, arms like this in the linear salsa kind of position. It was before I even did Cuban salsa at all. And so yeah, I want to go back to it because now I think I would be able to do it now that I'm very confident with salsa and a lot more like I can kind of differentiate it between other dances more. Yeah, there was this fusion event that I went to once in Tokyo, and it was like, I'm not really sure how to describe it. It was like a fusion of a bunch of different dances, and they have this event occasionally. And it was like kind of like bachata, West Coast swingy, like hip hop, all kinds of things mixed together. But the music was just very like, you could just dance like anything to it. And I tried dancing, and it was interesting because I kind of like applied just bits and pieces of all the different dances I knew and just kind of like went with the music, and you have to really listen to the lead. It reminds me of West Coast swing. So that's another thing. I really want to try to learn West Coast swing because I tried it a little bit in America when I was doing East Coast swing. There was one girl who came and taught it occasionally. And then also I dabbled in it a bit in Japan. There's an amazing teacher here who's like, they're really great people. Like I love the community, but the dance, I couldn't figure it out. That was before I started salsa and right after I started doing East Coast swing again a little bit in Japan. But yeah, I want to like go back into West Coast swing and try it again from my new understanding point of view with dance, just because it's really cool. It is really cool. It's just hard because the steps are like so free. Like with salsa, it's like you step on the 1, 2, 3, the 5, 6, 7, either on 1, on 2. But like, and then even East Coast swing, it's like you step with the music at the right place. But West Coast swing is very free, almost too free. So yeah, I want to try that. Then also I want to try zouk and like the more bachata sensual things that are zoukified, just because I don't particularly want to necessarily, but they're happening a lot more. It's coming more fused into it. The dance is evolving, which is like shoganai. It happens. And a lot of times, like, there's leads who try to do that, like, sideways turn where you turn and your head is, like, sideways and you're, like, I don't know. I, like, want to learn how to do that because leads do it sometimes. I'm like, I don't know how to turn that way. And I tried, like, one lesson already for it and it didn't come out successful. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe I'll try zouk. Then I want to, like, better my sensual bachata more because I feel like for sensual bachata, you don't necessarily need a whole lot of lessons once you learn the basics really well. And you learn how to move your body. As soon as like you learn how to move your body, you can do the body waves well. As long as you focus on the lead, you can do pretty much anything, except for the zouk turn thing. That one's different. Well, maybe once I learn how to move that direction that way, it will come naturally. But yeah, maybe I want to try to focus more on learning some of the new moves that I don't know so well. Then I want to do Dominican bachata and also maybe merengue. I don't know if I'm going to take like lesson for merengue. Dominican bachata I do though, because there's lots of fancy footwork. But yeah, I want to dance more merengue, learn some more Dominican bachata. And what else was it that I wanted to learn? Oh, like reggaeton. So this one's a new one, but actually I went to like El Cafe. You'll probably have seen the video by now. But they were doing like reggaeton kind of thing. And it was actually pretty fun. Like I actually danced a little bit at the social with that. And it was really cool to be able to dance to that kind of music too. And like, I don't know, I want to get all the Latin dance. I just want to get in touch with that Latin everything. I love it. But yeah, that too. I'll never have to sit out of any song that's playing. But yeah. And then maybe this one also is kind of random. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it or not, but I kind of want to try tango just because the studio we use for Hiro and Taku, the owner of the studio, his name's Joe, and he does tango. And sometimes I'll come a little bit early and he'll be doing the lesson and it's just kind of cool to watch. And like, I already kind of know him. We've talked a little bit. He speaks some English. So I'm thinking about maybe trying a tango lesson or two just for funsies. But yeah, then let's go back into salsa. I still want to keep working on more shine on 1 and on 2. This one's also newer. I want to learn cha-cha-cha more. Because actually at Nakano Salsa, like I already posted a video for this by now too, but he did a cha-cha lesson and I've danced it a little bit socially before, but I always like get my cha-chas mixed up. But yeah, I kind of want to do that more. It's like not ballroomy style cha-cha, but it's like more like social dancey style. I don't know. And I've seen like Frankie Martinez can do it too, which is also cool. And he's like, he talks about how he wants to keep the cha-cha alive. So you know what? I'm going to help keep the cha-cha alive here in Japan. Let's do it. So yeah, cha-cha. And I want to learn Cuban salsa more. I kind of know it. I kind of picked it up pretty well, like just from like 1 or 2 lessons I've taken randomly here and there. Hiro and Taku teach a little bit of it and they do a little bit of rueda. And I picked up a lot on the dance floor. But yeah, maybe I'll try going to like an all Cuban event and try to work a little more on that. And then Boogaloo, I took 1 lesson about Boogaloo. I like the music a lot. It's like cha-cha, but it's a little faster. It's like funky. I don't know. I can't explain Boogaloo. It's hard to explain salsa because there's just so much. But Boogaloo, it's like funky salsa that's like cha-cha-y and slower. And yeah, anyway, you can dance kind of like cha-cha-ish steps with it. I took Hide and Peko. They are also salsa teachers in Tokyo, and I've only taken the 1 like workshop with them. It was that and on 2 pair. They were really good, and oh man, their dancing is really good too. Like I kind of want to take more of their lessons. And also, if I want to talk about teachers, I want to take more lessons with Misaki, who teaches Shine. Oh my gosh, she's like, I really want to try her lesson. Like that'll be super helpful for me too. So yeah, those are other random things I might want to try. But yeah, Boogaloo. I took their Boogaloo workshop last time they had it, which was, I guess they only had it once as far as I know. And it was just really interesting because number 1, I got to learn a little bit more about the type of music and how to dance with it, but it's kind of like the way they dance with it. I don't know if it's like the official way, but like they did kind of like cha-cha step. They did a lot more like clapping and like moving your like shoulders and stuff. It was just really funky and cool. So yeah, that too, if I can. I've seen there's a couple random Boogaloo events that pop up. If I go, I will share it here with you guys. And then yeah, the splits, I want to do the splits. That one I probably will accomplish pretty quickly, but yeah, that. So yeah, other than that, I just want to keep improving, keep doing my salsa, keep dancing as much as possible, keep working on my performances with Hiro and Taku, and yeah, those are my dance New Year's resolutions. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video, and Happy New Year. See you next time.